Good morning. My name is Michele Lau, and I am the Affinity Diamond expert for QVC US. And the reason I'm laughing hysterically is because I'm not wearing my glasses because we are in our season 3. We're in our second episode, and we've got a brand new setup for you. We've been working really hard to get it just right. And so the first thing I do is I put my glasses on, right, with the new lighting, and you got Cheerioville happening here. So I took them off and set them aside. Point being, when I went to go live just now, I pressed done. Thought I lost you all. Really happy you're there, Rick. Actually, who else do we have going on here,
Good
Mama?
morning, William.
William made it. Excellent. So good to
morning,
see you.
Rosemary.
Rosemary's with me. In fact, she was the first one in. She gets the prize today. I really appreciate you. Benson, I hear you out there, and it's wonderful, again, that you're visiting us, but not here, but there. I appreciate any time you can spend with Mama Pat and I. Well, I want to get started because we definitely have some exciting things going on today. We asked some of you when we launched season 3 what we could do better for you. And one of the things that you asked me for, I'm going to go ahead and change this just a wee little bit. One of the things you asked me for was that we would be a little bit closer to the screen. I used to hold my iPad like right below here, like I was peeking over the fence at you. And so we went big and digital, and it's kind of fun this way. But you said, again, you wanted to be able to see things a little bit larger. So I made some improvements. I hope you like them. Keep those suggestions coming. We're a work in progress over here. It's just Mom and I. We're a free show, but we love it. It's so much fun to interact with you. What are you giggling about over there? So it's been quite a morning, actually. As you know, once a month, like clockwork, we take the dogs in for grooming, and inevitably something goes awry, something happens. So we're on our way home, and this is just a little public service announcement. We realized that we needed gas, right? Pulled into the gas station, nothing unusual there. Mom insists on pumping her own gas all the time, which I'm not crazy about that idea, but she does. So she's out and she's doing her thing. And we go to leave, and I look over, and I see in the car next to us billows of smoke coming out the window, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, they're on fire, right?" And Mom's like, "No, they're just smoking over there," which incensed me. Not that, I mean, if you're a smoker, that's all well and good for you, but you don't smoke at a gas pump, huh? People, don't smoke at a gas pump, even if you are inside the car. So it made me mad, made Mom mad too. Mom gave him one of these, she gave him the stink eye, right?
Melted her front bumper.
Melted her front bumper. So Mom did this. I went like this. So that's how we started our day. And as we're driving away, I go, boom. And it's not funny. That could happen.
Your sister is here, Amy.
Hey,
and she
Amy.
said, "Good morning, semester."
Good
I think
morning.
She meant sister.
Sister, good morning, semester.
Runs
Well,
in the family.
it is kind of a brand new semester. Amy wasn't here, I think, when we launched this new setup. What do you think? Again, keep your feedback coming. We love it, but I want to get started because
Yes.
we have all kinds of great diamond gift ideas, don't we, Mom?
I already put the
item number? Okay, here we go.
accents bag.
There it
in
is.
round hoops.
Yes. Now I'm going to start with the necklace, and we also have some hoops that match this. But, now is the time to do a little to me from me shopping, especially if you're an April girl. April was Diamond Month at QVC. We saw lots of sparkle that month. But I will tell you what, some of the very best bargains are still in stock, which is awesome. Now, they're not in stock in great plenitude, and by the time you see this, some of them might be gone. But for those of you that are watching live, you always have the inside track, which I think is pretty marvelous. This is item number J432829. It's from our Accents by Affinity collection. Oh, watch this magic of television. You know how you told me that you wanted to be able to get closer to the jewelry? Well, it didn't even occur to me that I could do this and bring you right there. Look at the baguettes. Do you see the clarity there? Do you see the beautiful smile style? Now, when you get this home, it's going to be very, very dainty, like perfect layering with my brilliant rose necklace, for example. Great all by itself, and really nice for like bridesmaids if you're looking for great gifts. Why? Because it's under $150 in diamonds. So many people, if you go out shopping for bridge jewelry or CZ or something like that, even crystal, you're going to end up spending much more than what we're asking for our Accents by Affinity collection at QVC. So this whole collection came out of talking with you about what you're looking for. A lot of you wanted really affordable pieces that you could just treat yourself to every now and again. You didn't necessarily want to make a big investment. So at $150, it's great. Also, 5 credit card payments of $30 at this airing. So hopefully that'll still be in place. If you like it again, it is J432829. Mama Pat has put the number in the chat as well. Cass is here, I see. Good
And
morning, Cass.
Tyrone.
And Tyrone. Good to have you guys.
Good to
Again,
have us.
getting nice and close. Remember you told me you wanted to see the jewelry a little bit closer? I'm feeling so proud of myself for figuring out that I have a Zoom here. Here are the earrings. I'm going to take you in. Ready? There you go. Same sort of silhouette where we've got the baguettes through the center section, and then you've got the round diamonds around the outside. Something a little bit more unexpected, right? At $150. What blows me away is that we can do earrings at the same price as necklaces. Anywhere else, you would end up spending a little bit more traditionally, especially if there's something of quality. See, the little pieces in diamond earrings are what cost a lot to create. The little pieces like the post and the clasp and the finished end cap and the hinge. And there is a good, better, best in everything, whether you're talking about diamond jewelry or whether you're talking about CZ or whether you're whatever gemstone you're talking about, there's a good, better, and best. But we all work with the same metals, right? And this one starts with sterling silver, which is 0.925, and then it's drenched in 14 karat gold. You can choose either the rhodium plated, which is platinum, derivative of platinum over sterling silver, or you can choose the yellow gold, of course, which is 14 karat. What's
Now,
up there?
This is the one that's the hoops or the necklace.
Yes, that's right. Your choice at $149. So
Same price.
same price, which is what I was saying is crazy because of the added expense of, gem sorting, color matching those diamonds for colorless quality. Oh, and even though these are only, I'm going to go back a minute if I can, even though these are only under $150, there still are affinity quality, which is HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity, and we use the same craftsmanship on all of the pieces, whether they're several thousands of dollars, like my Brilliant Rose, Firelight piece, or whether they're accents by affinity. Our quality standards are awesome. In fact, a lot of people don't realize, but we actually require our vendors to send all of the diamonds out to be inspected by the Gemological Institute of America before they're ever set into jewelry. So that's a requirement that we place upon our vendors. That way we know that we can give you the best experience. I'm so glad to see you guys back. Last week, there was, I felt like I was talking to myself and a half a dozen people.
Well, thank you.
So, and Mom, of course, Mama Pat, little marshmallow. You should have seen the stink eye this morning. It was not a pretty thing. And then I'm going, it's not good. Anyway, that's the first item.
We looked at each other like, what?
Yeah, we looked at each other like, anyway.
Bills.
Oh, they did too. Yeah, no, that, it's dangerous. It really is. No smoking at the pumps, okay?
William said that
Yes. We could have got home faster, though. Anyway, yeah.
that
Boom.
it looks icy.
I
The
see.
diamonds. I think he's talking about the diamonds. I
Yes,
love them.
they do. They look very icy. And part of that is because of the brilliance of them. The combination of the baguettes in the middle, which have this kind of flash, and then the round shape with the brilliant cuts. It's just so much life for such a little amount of money, honestly. I'm usually not about the, look. This ring is so terrific. All right, I'm going to move on to this because this really kind of epitomized Diamond Month for me. Me too. I fell in love with this little guy. I kept begging all day long, can we air it? Can we air it? Because it was basically, we had such a small quantity at that time that they were just showing it like in between the presentations of the Today's Special Value. If you missed the Today's Special Value for Diamond Month, it was a classic, something that we've done in other collections before, but we hadn't in over 10 years brought an affinity necklace in a 3-stone design. It was very sleek, very modern. It was not like, here I am, like flamboyant. It was instead very tasteful, very elegant, and again, a 3-stone necklace. So it had a floating diamond design. So when we were trying to pick out the pieces that would match, in fact, I'm going to go over here. Look at how pretty this. Oh, that's a
1, 2, 3,
4,
5, 6, 7.
There we go. That's the ticket. And it came in 2 different sizes. So you can either get it in the half carat or you can get it in the full carat. It's called the 7-stone band ring. It is either one or not a half carat. What am I saying? Either 1 carat or you can get it in 2 carats. Oh, I think that's washing out on my screen. Can you guys see that silhouette, or should I go ahead and make it a little bit smaller again? Looked all right?
You love playing with that.
It's fun. Whoever came up with the idea of getting the jewelry bigger on the TV was so smart. Here, maybe you can see a little bit better in the white version. Isn't that fun? So yeah, we have it in yellow and we also have it in white. And the reason the diamonds look like they're floating is because they've got the little caviar beads, which serve as the prongs to the diamonds in between. I know. Mama does love caviar. I was there when she had it for the first time. Hooked ever since. The middle diamond, number 7, is actually larger than the ones that come out to the sides. They get just gradually, very slightly smaller. But when you're wearing it, it looks like an eternity band. The diamonds go literally from finger to finger, but it's so much more comfortable than an eternity band. I love the symbolism behind eternity bands. This is called a half eternity because you have the bar on the back. And I'll show you that too, because I can, Mom. There it is on a day. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I thought I had it. I guess I didn't take a back shot.
I thought you did.
Eternity band. I thought I did too, but I guess that must have been one coming. Oh, it is. It's one that's coming up a little bit later. But anywho, what was I saying? Oh, eternity bands are very sentimental and very sweet, right? The idea that, you're going to be with somebody for a lifetime, and it's usually the third most important ring that we buy as a couple. First, we get our engagement rings, right? Ooh, we're so excited about getting engaged. Then we get our wedding bands. And then at some date, sometimes it's the first anniversary, sometimes it's, 5th, sometimes it's 25th. It's really up to the couple. Then the whole eternity story, the eternity band comes into play. I'm a big advocate of some of the alternatives to eternity bands because I don't want to pay for diamonds that are back here. That's just me. I want it all up front, right? I want the party in the front. So
are you wearing your ring?
Of course I am.
Okay.
So I just think that either this or an eternity bangle, which we're going to be seeing in a moment, is a nice alternative. The bangle's on my radar for sure. But anyway, I love this style. I would love to know your feedback on it because I would love to do different kind of versions of this. Maybe some that are more pronounced, more where they get, more grand in the middle, or maybe even one that's all even all the way around. It just depends on what you guys like and what you're asking for. And that's why I like this group. We can all share that sort of information. Say hello to each other, by the way. And if you like what you're seeing, would you please hit me some hearts so that I know that I'm on the right track with this and this is what you guys had been wanting? I think I nailed it. But if I didn't, I'm willing to make some adjustments. In season 3, again, we're going to take the focus back to you. This is about you. So you tell me what you want to see, and I'll bring it to you each and every Wednesday. I promise you that. All right, so moving on. We go from the 7 stone, that's a day, she's so elegant, to, here's the eternity bangle I was telling you about. This has diamonds on the front, but it also has diamonds on the back, all the way around. Perfect for a bangle, right? Yes?
Quick comment. Rick said the white version looks better on the TV.
I thought so too, Rick. Yeah,
Amy,
thank you.
Didn't like it last week on the screen. It says it's much easier to see.
Oh, yay. I'm so glad. Yeah.
Interrupt you.
No, I'm glad you did. I wanted that feedback. And Rick Flynn, I love you. I'm not hedging you. We need to get on the phone here sometime really soon. Rick Flynn is an amazing guy. Some of you that have ever listened to the radio in Cincinnati, you know who Rick Flynn is, obviously an icon in that area. And he joins our live stream because he and his wife, Penelope, they love jewelry, which I'm so thrilled to have him here. So it's nice. We sort of feel like we grew up together. He worked in a station when I was working at HSN, and we were on the same shift. So they had it on in their channel, and we got to meet here in the last couple of years, which has just been really joyful. The item number on the bangle, though, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, is J422467. So, Mom, if I didn't give you that, I apologize.
I got it.
J422467. It comes in both white and yellow gold. Diamonds are the focal point, though. And it used to be over $4,000, which I know is hefty, but for what you get, not so much. I mean, it's 4.5 carats. Even, we're going to Vegas, by the way, for the JCK show. Woohoo! Mom and I, and Amy, too. We're really looking forward to that. And the thing is, we'll see a ton of diamonds, lots of pretty things. But even at a friend in the business kind of price, I don't know that you could touch a 4.5 carat bangle for what I'm about to tell you. It is available on 5 credit cards. of 5 credit card payments of $600. It's also on 18-month special financing if you happen to have a QVC Q card, and that takes it to $166.67. It is so decadent. It's dripping in diamonds on the front, dripping in diamonds on the back. Let me see if I can show you a little bit of the side view, because there's diamonds all over this thing. I mean, and they're all perfectly matched. This is our Firelight lab grown collection. Love it. Technology has changed to the point where we can do something like this. We can grow beautiful, and this is colorless, beautiful colorless diamonds, and grow them so gorgeously. I mean, they grow actually from a seed of a diamond, and they grow over time, but they grow faster than diamonds do in the earth. And so not only do they grow faster, they grow usually cleaner. We can get bigger, bolder, brighter gemstones. But not everybody wants, of course I do, a big 3-carat solitaire.
Me too.
But you know, this bangle with this ring, I've worn them together. So pretty. So pretty, it'll just take your breath away. I mean, seriously, you're going to find yourself staring at this girl all day long. So gorgeous and affordable, really, in the big scheme of things, because it's under $3,000 now. So we're saving you about, well, $1,300 on this piece from our QVC price. And keep in mind, this is our proprietary brand of diamonds. So we have done it right for you. We're taking you up, oops, a little preview coming attractions, taking you up 5 clarity grades from our Affinity Diamonds from the Earth program. Every time you go up a step in clarity, you should hear cha-ching in your head, because every time you go up, it gets more and more expensive. And when you get up to 5 levels higher, it's usually out of bounds for most of us. So know that this is how you get the good stuff for less. The number one reason people buy lab-grown diamonds, generally speaking, is the price. The price is probably 50, 60% less than what you would pay for diamonds from the earth. And you get a better quality. So, you know, as long as you don't get hung up on the fact that it's never been in the dirt, you're probably making a really wise investment right now. From a fashion aspect, you're going to wear the heck out of this. I don't care if my diamonds come from the earth or if they come from a laboratory. I love diamonds equally. I fell in love with this cut from the moment I laid eyes on it, which was 2 years ago now in Las Vegas. We can't wait to go and see what the world of lab grown is holding for us in the future. It's going to be an exciting ride. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're going to have a good time here in the next few weeks. What's up, Mama? I see you typing one finger at a time very diligently over there.
I am. I got my nails on.
Oh.
Rosemary also commented. She said she's with you. She keeps trying on eternity rings.
Yeah.
But they don't work. My hands and her hands are small, yours, and this one works.
Yeah, I like it because it doesn't get in the way, you know. And I know you're looking for an eternity band. In fact, I don't know if you ever ended up ordering the Courtney. I know you had talked about it at one point. I'm curious to know if you ordered that and how you liked it. If you didn't, no, not a big deal. I just wanted your feedback on it. But we're going to find you the right ring. You wait.
I love Cass. That bangle is the jam.
Yeah.
It is.
It is the jam, Cass. I mean, it's just... I mean, one of the nicest pieces, honestly, truly, that I presented during Diamond Month for the whole month. That's how I felt about it anyway. Well, I mean, come on, we have great things. And when you buy from us, we have curated some of the best labs in the world. Quick story on Firelight, and then I'll move on to the next item. I want to be conscious of the time as well, and I know I have about 12 minutes left. We launched Firelight a number of years ago. We launched it in, I think it was 2018, when the whole thing was really emerging. Everybody was, trying to learn as much as they could about it, because it's significant amounts of money. I mean, I'm not sneezing at the fact that this is $3,000, but I'm telling you, what you're receiving is something really special for that amount of money. And if you can use, the financing, all the better. And at this writing, it's on 18-month special financing, and it's on 5 credit card payments of $600. But this whole thing that we do here every Wednesday is not necessarily about selling you jewelry, although, I give you the prices really as a service for you, and Mom puts item numbers as a service for you. But I want you to understand what lab grown is and why it's so special to me personally, and to, a lot of folks out there that want bigger, bolder, more perfect diamonds. When we launched it, it took off like a rocket. I mean, everybody was still learning and trying to figure out what it was all about. And we basically sold out the whole show. Rick Domeyer and I. We pulled back at QVC because we saw all these labs, some of them not so great, by the way, popping up all over the world. And suddenly there were all these fly by night websites that were popping up that would disappear the next day. I mean, so much was happening. So we said, whoa, hang on, let's step back. And it lived on the web with our best merchandise for a number of years. Then we felt comfortable after doing a lot of research. We figured out who was manufacturing the best diamonds, who was the most credible, who could give us the best prices based on our former relationships. We discovered that a lot of the best vendors for Firelight are the same people that are doing our diamonds. And the big players in the market, including De Beers, are now manufacturing lab-grown diamonds with integrity. Not everybody out there is as fastidious about curating the kind of integrity that we are with our lab grown program. And so it really does matter where you buy them.
Matters a lot.
It matters a lot because again, there's factories and there's factories, and you want to make sure that you're dealing with the creme de la creme. I feel if you're buying something important like this, you need to know that. You need to have that information. Anyway, I'm getting way too serious this morning. What's going on? Anything that I should address before I move?
Well, Rick says whenever you're ready.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And by the way, Mr. Flynn, your Cincinnati Reds, have they been fun to watch lately or what? Yeah, he's a baseball guy.
I know.
All right.
NAAM show? NAM.
I think he means NAB maybe?
That's from Rick. He said you used to go to the NAM show, Michelle.
I did, but I think that is now NAB, right? The national. I used to go to all the shows. I don't go to all of the equipment shows anymore because it really doesn't pertain to me anymore. And low power used to be my jam. Those are my buddies. I love the low power channels. But and I also went to the television conventions, where they have the syndicators and all of that kind of stuff. But I am honestly, Rick, so immersed in this right now that I don't have time to go to a birthday party. I mean, seriously, it's like
it is NAB, by the way.
NAB. That's the National Association of Broadcasters, and I love those guys. If any of you are watching, I miss you and love you. I used to go to those shows, and we would talk about the changing landscape of low power, and I spoke at a couple of them. It was it's a great group of people, and it's usually right around the same time as JCK. JCK, by the way, is one of the world's largest jewelry shows, if not the largest. Mom and I and Amy are going to be there. It's the first part of June, so if any of you are attending, I would love to hang out, love to get to shake your hands or give you a hug in person. I know Mom would as well. And actually, Noni, I don't think Noni is with us today, but Noni and I are going to have coffee. I can't wait. So we've been trying to get together and meet in person for years. So I'm really looking forward to it. All right. So anyway, Diamond Month, so fun. We did something for the first time, and it was like an epiphany. We're like, what else should we do for Diamond Month? Oh, we've never done a set in Firelight. It was crazy that we'd never done one before, but this was it. This is the first one. And so I think there's a pride of ownership in that. You are going to receive, and I'll get nice and close on it, I promise. You're going to receive the necklace and the chain, which is all solid 14 karat gold. It's a box chain. We'll get back to that. And you're going to get the studs, all of it for under $900. I think it's a great deal. It's item number J435601. Firelight studs and a necklace in a full carat in 14 karat gold. They were $1,081 prior to the event. That was supposed to be the price, but we rolled them out. And at this airing, I can't guarantee you the price is going to be the same after, today, but at least for right now, it's $869.98. They had it on 5 easy pays of $174, and we were able to do 12-month special financing of $72.50. So let's see what it looks like up close, huh?
This one I almost like the gold.
The yellow, really? Is that the one you like better?
Usually I'm white gold, but that looks really pretty in person in gold.
You know what it does.
Gold.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both great. White gold will always be a classic, right? We love the way it, shimmers. To me, when I was selling this, I was calling them sunlight and moonlight, because the one is very warm, the other one is very cool, like moonlight on the water, that beautiful feeling of serenity. I get that here. With this, I get the warmth of an embrace, of a hug, but they're both really great. Now, getting back to the chain. You don't always get really nice chains with pendants when you shop in a jewelry store. A lot of times you get those really delicate, and they're pretty, but they're real cable chains that are really light and they snap. right? You hate that. Save that gold, by the way. You can always turn that in with other pieces and get cash back for it later if that happens to you. But the reason that jewelers do that is they know that you've fallen in love with the necklace, with the pendant, and that you want to wear it right away. So they include it so you can wear it right away. You can wear it out of the store, or they try to upsell you on the spot for a chain like this. Now, we have a chain that's pretty much identical to this in our inventory right now. It sells, and it's a really great manufacturer that makes it. It sells for $417 on the QVC website for just the chain.
Oh,
Yeah. So when you think about all of that, it becomes an even more exciting proposition because you've got the 18-inch chain. You get the pendant, which is articulated. It moves, and it moves freely on the chain, so it catches the light like crazy, and you can live in this. This necklace is a half carat. So half of the weight in the set is in the necklace. And then here you see it on Sheila kind of for scale. She looks so elegant, doesn't she? So nice. Oh, shoot. I thought I did a close-up of the earring. Maybe I didn't. I can come in on here. Let me come in on this. That'll probably be easier. I'm loving this whole idea of coming in close. It's a good idea, whoever came up with it. I think it might have even been
I
Amy.
can't find her. I come downstairs and here she is.
Yeah. Oh, oh, there it is. So those are, as you can see, they're a bullet stud, or also known as a bezel set. So it sits within this very straight up, almost barrel of gold, and then the very top comes up over the girdle of the stone. The reason I'm going through all of the particulars about it is you're never going to lose a diamond in that setting. It is rock solid. So this would be a great earring to sleep in, maybe as a second piercing. These earrings, though, each one of them is a 1/4 carat. So the necklace itself is a half. Each earring is a quarter. I know, when you put
That's a
it,
good price.
it is a fantastic price.
Well, especially with the,
The chain.
yeah.
Yeah, again, remember that chain, something identical. It's a box chain. It's a box mirror chain. So it has 4 sides, and they're all really super highly polished. So when it twists, it looks like it's so glamorous. It looks like tinsel, but it's so much more durable because it's a box chain. A box chain, when you look at it under a microscope, or maybe I don't know if I can get that close, it might get blurry, but it looks like a little series of boxes like this that are linked together. When you're a kid and you're on the playground, especially boys like to do this. They're like, look how strong I am. Pull my hands apart, right? And people, they pull and they can't get your hands apart. It's because of the way they lock. The way those links lock into place, it makes it the perfect chain for pendants and charms that you don't want to lose. It is. If you ask any jeweler, they'll tell you a box chain, if they know what they're talking about, they'll tell you a box chain is the best lightweight chain on the market today for something like that.
It makes such a difference. That chain makes such a difference.
I know I'm going on and on about it too, but just to get all of that, to get the earrings, to get the chain, which again, $417 right now on the website, and you get the diamond necklace, and you get it all in a nice little box for Mother's Day. Could you get it in time for Mother's Day? I wonder if they ordered today.
Could I?
It might. Could I? Wouldn't I? Anyway, that's J435601. She's so funny. That's my
Tyrone, who
mama.
has very good taste, likes the earrings.
Oh, yeah, they're great. And they would be great on a guide too, Tyrone. I mean, you could maybe give her the necklace and then keep the earrings for yourself too if you wanted. Not that I'd advocate that.
No, you gotta give them the whole set. Oh, there it is.
Check it out.
There
If
it
you were
is.
watching last night on QVC 2, you know this was a highlight of the show that I had with Rachel Els. And she is really a nice, sweet, sweet woman, just as sweet in person as she is on the air. And she's relatively new to QVC, and she fell in love with this ring. It is so special. Right smack dab in the middle. Let's see if I can get you closer. Right smack dab in the middle. I don't know if I can on this one. Let me see if I can go over here. There. Oh, yeah. I bet you Rick likes
Ooh,
that.
that's perfect.
Isn't that nice? So right in the middle, I love this. You see an emerald cut. Very foo-foo, very shishi. Emerald cuts are where you show off the clarity of a diamond. So a lapidary, who's a person that cuts gemstones, they will look for their finest material for emerald shapes and cuts. The step facets make it look like an infinity pool, like you would just dive into from the waterfall into this bottomless pool. It's just so gorgeous, and it flashes. Next to it, left and right, we see two oval diamonds, also called the yum cut. An oval diamond will give you a bigger visual carat weight than what it is. So, and the reason is you've got a flat table and it's elongated, and you've got a longer keel line underneath. So you can take a 1 carat round and put it next to a 1 carat oval, and the 1 carat oval is going to look a lot bigger. So for those that want a lot of look for their money, I would choose an oval if I were you. And then on the outer edges, princess cuts. So hot, so stylish. A princess cut has a square shape, a square outline, and this one's turned like a baseball diamond. Rick, it's turned like a baseball diamond. And then underneath the table, you see those brilliant facets. The light play on this is so interesting because you've got the flash of the emerald cut, the vivacious quality of the ovals, which are longer, so I mean a big presence, and then you've got the sparkle of the little sisters on the outside in the princess. It bounces. You are so right about that. It's a really great ring with a lot of gold around it. I hope you can see that.
It's substantial.
She was loving it last night. She was stacking it with some of the twisty pieces that we had. Oh, which if you are interested in a really affordable item, they cut the price on an item last night called the Twisty Ring. It's from our Accents collection. They cut it to $86. It's not like this. It's a little whisper of a ring. So if you love the little slivers of a stack that you put together, or I was looking at it as a potential midi ring. A midi ring is the one that you perch up on your knuckle.
It's just the one
So affordable. Yeah, you just grab it and go, and it's $17 on a payment. So it's pretty good.
By the way,
Yes.
I think we're pretty close to being on time.
Really? That's
I
a
always
record
tell, I
too.
always tell you too soon, though.
I don't know. I think you're right on the money, honey.
All right.
So, anywho,
If I was
love
on
it.
money, I'd buy that ring.
I hear you. That's item number J430079. It's called the mixed shape ring. It's a carat 85. It comes in white and yellow. Obviously, I showed you that. What did I forget? It is $2,049.98. If you are interested, you can go check it out. It's on 5 easy pays of $410 and 18-month special financing of just $113. Well, so much fun.
Also is comfortable. They don't
It
come
is.
down too far.
You're right. You're right. It's just a really charming, really great ring, really showcasing the fancy cuts and what we can do in Firelight. Firelight is just my jam.
I love it. You got to do that rose one.
The Brilliant Rose, we'll have to do a Brilliant Rose show
William
real
wants
quick.
to get
Here's the back
twisted
of the ring.
for a pinky ring. That would work.
It would be great.
Yep.
That would be an awesome idea. Now, speaking of awesome, so many of you are great and you've already done this. This was Cass's idea for me to make this little graphic I pop up at the end every time. But if you wouldn't mind liking it, subscribing to the channel, we would really appreciate it. It gives us motivation.
Doesn't cost.
No, it's true. It's free to hang out with us, and we love it. We really appreciate you so much. You have no idea how much great information you give me, how much wonderful feedback you give us, and you are having a major impact on what we're doing with our diamond assortment at QVC. So this is time really well spent for us, and it's a labor of love because we get to talk to you one-on-one, which is terrific. So tell a friend, bring a friend, make it a little party on Wednesdays. You know, everybody can use a little coffee break on Wednesday morning and come hang out with us. Kaz, I see you there, and I love you, sister. What is she saying? Have a good day.
She's got to run.
All right. Goodbye, Cass. Goodbye, each and every one of you. We love you very much. Mom, did you want to come around and say goodbye before we sign off? Yeah?
I think
So-
we already signed off. Otherwise,
Lots of goodies. Lots. She's groaning. Lots of good things happening at QVC, by the way. They're giving me a little time to chill. My nephew is going to be graduating, Tanner, graduating from Amy's middle son, if you want to congratulate Amy, and again, throw us some hearts. Going to be graduating from Notre Dame Law School. So Mom and I are taking the train. Yep, we're going to head to Indiana.
I stubbed my toe.
Oh, that's right. She stubbed
Now
her
she
toe.
makes me get up. I stubbed my toe.
Not just now. A few days ago, she stubbed her toe. But
Still
it
black.
was, yes, it was not good. Not pretty.
No, well, my toes are never. They're pretty bad. I hope we're
Okay,
off.
enough foot talk. Gotta go.
Bye, guys. See you next week.
So yeah, we're heading to Notre Dame, and then Mom and I and Amy are heading to Las Vegas for the JCK show. So lots happening in the month of May, but we'll be here for you.
We'll take pictures.
We might be broadcasting from Las Vegas, which will be really interesting, or we might even try it from the train because we're leaving, I think, on Wednesday. Should be fun, should be entertaining. So it wouldn't be any fun, though, if you weren't there. So again, thank you, each and every one of you. And I'll see you next week right here at the Diamond Boutique.
We're going to try to get the train that's going.
We're going
the
to
right
try to get the
place.
train. We can't figure out which way the tracks are going to get to. It's going to be something. Anyway, I'll see you very soon. Thanks again for being there for us. We love you all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
We might end up in the wrong place.